Look at the markets on this Monday morning. How are we looking this morning, Tom Piotrowski?
Pete, good morning. We'll kick off in negative territory this morning, Pete, reflecting a similar performance for Northern Hemisphere stocks on Friday. It came at the hands of the US employment report by and large. The amount of jobs created in the US economy in July fell short of the market's expectations. The bias was to expect some stronger numbers within this report, which didn't emerge. There were 187,000 jobs created in July in the US economy. That was short of the 200,000 that was expected. And that was the main catalyst for the pullback in US stocks. There are a range of other things that perhaps mitigated that weakness where overall jobs growth was concerned, including the unemployment rate dipping to 3.5%, but that's not necessarily what the market focused on. So at the end of the US session, we had the Dow, the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq each down by around 0.4 to 0.5%. But we had US earnings also casting a pall over things. Apple stood out with its decline of almost 5% on the back of slowing iPhone sales, which was regarded as quite a blemish on the part of market analysts, and that's why the stock retreated. We also saw the bond market respond with a pretty significant decline in long and short-term interest rates. So 2-year government bonds were down by about 13 basis points. That's a very meaningful move lower. 10-year government bonds down by about 7 basis points as well, Pete. So pretty significant moves lower for US interest rates. They've been pretty volatile over the course of the last couple of weeks in particular. Today, we have got a couple of things to look forward to. The ANZ measure of job ads will be one of them to look closely at today. So that's going to be the prelude to what will be a busy week as the days continue. We've got a lot of information to get through as far as economic news is concerned, further afield mainly. We've got Chinese inflation and US inflation numbers to look forward to later on in the week. And then as the back end of the week nears, we'll see a lot of Australian companies pick up in terms of the pace of reporting local earnings numbers. Of course, we're in the midst of the Australian reporting season as we speak.